Good day to you all. Yes, Geo's Review channel. We are going into Maurice Sam's TV video titled In His Arms. This video is showing us what's normally happening, when you are involved in all this drug addiction, having an encounter with the drug lords, all these criminal activities, as in going into drugs properly. It happens that this guy was involved in drug addiction, and as a result, he has to implicate our sister, causing her, to get committed, as in paying for all the debts that the brother had with these criminal lords, because the brother is entangled with drug addiction, and it has caused a lot of problems for the family. So that was what led this girl into becoming a fiancé to one of the lords, Oscar by name. Meanwhile, this girl is Regina Daniels. She was having a very tight friend that time, a boyfriend, while they were in their area. They grew up together, but towards the end of their cutting their friendship, this drug lord has to come and pick her, and that was how she has to leave this guy and become a mistress, or rather a fiancé to the drug lord. And all these drug lords, they all have bodyguards. They have servants, people that will be working for them in their mansion. So whenever Regina wants to go out, it has to be these bodyguards, close to 4 of them, that has to accompany her. They didn't even give her a breathing space. It's like you kidnapping a lady just because the parents or the brother or the sister were indebted to one of them. So as a result, they have to now keep her and look at it that he wants to get married to her. But the girl wasn't happy being with this drug lord, because she doesn't love him, and these drug lords, they don't care, because they have all the connection, all the contacts, that they can do and undo. Even when the security, the police and they are always afraid of them. So that was how she has to continue enduring, not until the time, this fiancé has to travel, this drug lord has to travel, and he was trying to make her to get trained, to know how to swim, because on their wedding day, they planned to do the wedding, around the pool area, and she doesn't have any idea of swimming. So that was why they had to now look for a swimming master that will put her through. So the swimming instructor has to be coming to the house, to their home, to teach her on how to go about swimming. That was how she got to meet with her childhood friend, that is her boyfriend, when she was young. So that was how the conscience was still biting her. She has to apologize and make this guy to see reason to why she became the mistress, or rather the fiancée to this drug lord. That it wasn't her intention, but because of what the brother has been doing, that was what even led to the death of their dad. They have to keep on settling debts as a result of the addiction of their brother into drugs. So it happens that she has to now confide in the cook, the girl in charge of cooking in the house, because all these bodyguards, they were not even giving her any eye, for her to be able to talk to them. So it was this cook that now became her friends and was so empathic towards her. So she was the one that now arranged and get to, to make her to sneak out in the night to go to her boyfriend's place in order to be able to go and explain what happened, and for them to keep on seeing before the time the drug lord will come back from his journey. Even the day the drug lord will come, she wasn't informed at all. And that night she was with her boyfriend, her childhood friend. So by the time they were now, as she was there, the cook quickly made a call across to her to inform her so that she will not come back home. Because if she will attempt coming back home, so far the drug lord has get to know that she wasn't at home. So that really poses a serious danger. So the maid has to now call her and tell her that she shouldn't come back, or that the drug lord was so furious. As she was making this call across to her, one of the bodyguards caught her. So that was how the cook was exposed, and they took her to the drug lord, and that was how she was just begging him. And he was definitely, people like all those drug lords, they are criminals. The human life is nothing to them. So they keep on interrogating her till they made her to tell where the swimming instructor was living. So that was how she has to give the description. So the bodyguards, they sent them to go there. As Regina Daniels and Maurice Sam, as they were about to run away, that was how they caught them. As they were about to enter the keke that would take them, that was how they caught them. They carried Regina Daniels back to her home, and to the drug lord, while they started beating the bodyguards started fighting Maurice Sam, and there one of them stabbed him. That was how he was hospitalized. Meanwhile, there was a woman that has been spotting him, following him up and down, from his training, from his swimming and gym office. So this woman had always wanted to talk to him, but he has not been giving her a face, without knowing that she happens to be the mom, and she was even a superior to this drug lord called Oscar. So I did not get to know that the guy they wounded, that is the swimming instructor, is the madam's son. That was how Oscar, as a drug lord, now gets that he was already in trouble. So eventually the madam, that is Maurice mom, has to now come in. It was the one that, he has to apologize to his son, and they have to come back together, and the son has said, what you can do to be able to help me is to get my lady back. So that was how she was able to, make it easy and bring the girl back to him. So they come together back as they were when they were young. So they now have to deal with the drug lord. Please, they have to arrest the drug lord. Definitely she used the NDLEA. She has to report the case to the NDLEA. As a politician, the madam, is Maurice mom, she has the required connection, so it was so easy. And they were all of them were now together, happily together. At the end, they proposed themselves, and they were now planning for the wedding. That was how the video ended. In this video, we could see what led to the capturing of this lady to to be staying in the drug lord's home and to become his wife. It's as a result of what the brother has involved himself in, taking drugs, getting involved with the drug lords, all these things we put one into much more danger, and not only that person, but people that are closer to such a person, as well as affecting that person's health negatively. See the way the brother was smoking. See the way he used to scratch his body. You not have the right frame of mind, to do things reasonably again. So it is a lesson we should caution our children, and we adults should be careful, be aware of drugs. It's not something that is, palatable. It affects the earth. The earth will get degenerated, as well as, spending your money unnecessarily, being in debt just because you want to take a drug. Because the drug, the moment you get addicted to it, you find it difficult to quit. Now at the end, he has to be taken to the rehabilitation, home. Yeah? For him to get back his health. And he can't do anything reasonable until he first of all get back his right senses. Aside putting or endangering people that are closer to him. So it's a very bad experience. It's not a good thing. See what happened to the sister. Because he wanted to save the brother, she got entangled in a dangerous relationship. We all need to be very, very careful. Please try to watch this video proper. Like, share, and comment on it. Thanks.